This video is on how to edit a Google Doc and turn it into your teacher. So, once you're inside Google Classroom, you can see all your classes. You're going to find the class that you want, click on it, and it's going to bring you to your stream. Now, your assignment is going to be in your stream, and it's going to be here on the top right corner if you access it from your screen, and you can click on the doc right there and begin editing. However, I always like to work from the classwork page because sometimes teachers will just make announcements on there and this can get very messy. So in your classwork page you can find your topic, alright, and then you can find your assignment. You can click on your assignment and go to view assignment, or if you do go to view assignment, it's going to be right up here in the top right, alright. But if you just want to click on the assignment, it's going to bring it right up. So here is a little journal we make, alright. So I'm going to write my name. And one of the things that happens is sometimes things get moved around, but you can always use the backspace key or the delete key to move things back. Alright, and when you do the date, you can do anything like this: month, day, and the year. And again, things get a little bit messy, so you want to clean it up to make your work look amazing. Alright, and it also shows that you are really good at Google Docs. So here's our week 1. Monday says, I am good enough. So you're going to write about a time that you have felt and known you are good enough. So some of the times I know that I have felt and known that I'm good enough. I have felt and known I am good enough. Is when I'm making these how-to videos. Okay, now once you're done, you can see things kind of have gotten moved around a little bit, so you can go ahead and clean it up a little bit so that it looks really nice. And if you can tell, my little post-its got moved up, so I might want to enter it down so that it still looks amazing. So for Tuesday, it says, I can get better every day. So it says, write about something you get better at every day. So you can say anything like, I get better at using Google Docs and submitting my work to the teacher so I can get a good grade. Alright, a little bit messy, we're going to clean it up. Okay, now once you are done writing your assignment, you go up here to the top right button and you're going to click Turn In. We have our attachment here. We want to turn that in. And as you can see, it's been turned in. Okay, that's it. This is how to use Google Docs and turn in your work. Make sure you turn in your work. Do not turn in your work unless you have written on the doc. So, you better be clicking on this doc and writing on it. If you just click this button, your teacher will give you 0 credit.
That's what I always do, and they never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
Because you're too streetwise?
Yup. That's what I always do, and they never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
So, for a second part of the video, part 2, I'm going to show you what it looks like when your teacher receives your work. So, I'm going to go up to my class that I'm looking for. I'm going to go up here to the assignment, and I always work out of the classwork tab. And I can see that one person has turned it in. So I'm going to go to view assignment. I'm going to see that my student turned in their work. And I'm going to see it edited. And I can also edit this document and say something like great job, and something to say maybe Glad to see you turned in your work. Edited. Now the teacher can return your work to you, and it has no grade, okay? So if it has no grade, you might need to edit it again. Or, if it was good enough, we can return your work with a grade. But in case we don't, you might need to edit that further. So for part 3 of this video, I'm going to show you what it looks like after the teacher returns your work without a grade. So you've done the work, and you think you're all done, right? So when you go back into your class, you're in your stream, you remember where your document was posted, your assignment was posted. Now, you go back to classwork, and you notice that it's still assigned, right? Or, if you're going to view your work, you see that it is assigned, but you're saying to yourself, oh, I did that Google Docs demo, right? So, you don't really need to do it again. Well, this is a big red flag. This is not a grade, okay? So, again, if you're viewing your work and it is assigned, you could look at it over here. It's assigned, or if it was returned with a grade. You have no grade, okay? And it's not missing either, but it is still assigned, so what you're going to need to do is you can either click on the document again or go to View Assignment, okay? Now, you don't want to do this. Oh, well, I'll just turn it in again and click Turn In Again. Your teacher is going to return it back to you because you have not edited again, all right? So this is a big no-no right now. So since it's assigned, that means I still need to do the assignment. So I'm going to click on the assignment. I'm going to see my teacher's comments. And the teacher looks like he did nothing really to write, but if I did say something like a great job, or maybe I didn't say great job, maybe I said write in full sentences, right? And you're like, but I did. Okay? So, now, after you've edited your document again, if the teacher does ask you to edit it again, all right, if they did not say great job or that you were done, okay, you need to turn that back in right up here in the top right corner. So now you can turn it right back in, and then you click Turn In, and it will be submitted to the teacher again. So at this point, you've handed in your work to the teacher again after it really wasn't good enough for them. So you've handed in your assignment again to your teacher. Your teacher can go back into the classroom and they can see that you've turned it in again. So they can view your assignment, see that you've turned it in again, see what you've written or edited to make it better. We can see that you wrote, but I did write in full sentences, and we can edit that as well. We can say anything like, oh, I didn't see that. Great job again. So now, since it's going to be good enough for the teacher, okay, we're going to give you a grade. We're going to say, oh, wow, great job. And return that back with a grade. So when we come back, we can see that it's graded here, and it's going to be, okay, so now it's been 1 or 2 hours, and you've resubmitted your work to your teacher, and you've been waiting for their response, because you've been working hard on this. So you've re-edited your assignment in your stream, you can see that it is graded. Okay, you don't have to resubmit anything. Okay, or if you were doing it from your classwork tab, you'd be clicking on it and viewing your assignment. And again, it's going to bring you back to a very similar screen, and you see that it's graded. Okay, but if you don't know your grade, you can go back to your classwork tab and go to view your work, and it's going to tell you what you got on that assignment. This is your total grade and what you got on that assignment.